How are you doing, you lovely individual, whoever you are? I've just got back from the Conservative Party conference.
I think he's about winning. Politics is about winning.
It's pretty good. It's quite nice being in a room where people actually like their country. What a rarity in modern British politics. However, I did end up with the conference cough, so thus why I'm a bit more nasally than normal. Who thought that would be possible, right? The video we're going to react to today isn't the newest, it's been out for a few weeks now. However, I think the more people who see this video, the better. I think it's quite representative of what the political climate like is in academic areas, in colleges, schools, and although this video is from Arizona State University, I think it's quite telling of how young people are with politics. I'll just show you what I mean.
Yeah.
What did I do wrong?
You have a better.
You're offensive. Police lives matter?
You have the same sticker.
We're just trying to do school.
What?
You guys have the same sticker of the other.
But this is our space.
I always find it quite interesting how some people's offence takes precedence over others. The amount of anti-conservative, progressive slogans and rhetoric seen around colleges, which I'm fine with, express yourself however you want. However, there seems to be a bit of an inequality when it comes to protesting, when it comes to campaigning. How we're saying that all cops are bastards, seen as less offensive than saying police lives matter. What is directly an insult?
Froggy ass.
I am going to commit suicide.
Clown world. Absolute clown world.
We've got a Police Lives Matter sticker and we're getting kicked out. Can't do school. You just said we have to leave.
No, I said.
You're making the
You
space
said it makes me feel
uncomfortable.
uncomfortable.
But you're white. Do you understand what a multicultural space? It means you're not being centered.
White's not a culture?
No.
No, it's not a culture. It's white is not a culture. Say it again to the camera. You think whiteness is a culture?
This is insane.
It's interesting how the left correlate multiculturalism with anti-whiteness, and they seem so set on saying that, white people don't have culture. Like, culture is all around us. You can say white people have bad culture, which I disagree with, but culture is all around us. Culture is art, literature, architecture. It makes no sense. Make it make sense.
So anyways, this is the violence that ASU does, and this is the type of people that they protect, okay? This white man thinks he can take up our space, and this is why we need a multicultural space, because they think they can get away with this shit.
Violence? How are they being They're literally just sitting there. They're not really taking up space, when if you look around, there are so many spaces in that study area. This is why nobody takes them seriously.
I'm gonna sit here the whole time and you can find somebody to kick me down.
That's cool. We
We're
will.
not kicking you out. We're asking you to leave if you have any consideration for people of color and our marginalization.
So clearly don't.
Room that I can go?
Yeah, the whole rest of the campus, the second floor, the first floor, the whole MU, every single part of the campus centers you. This is the only space that you're not centered, and you're still trying to center yourself, which is peak white cis male bullshit.
He's literally just trying to study here. Like, I'd understand if he was stood up on the table making it all about him, but the guy's just on his own. How is he centering himself? I think they have a distorted view of how white people live. I think people have got a bit out of touch over lockdown. I think people have been a bit disconnected to how the real world works.
I'm racist. I'm just studying.
Oh, you're not.
You are racist. Your sticker is racist because police, that's a job. You can choose to be a police. I don't choose to be black. Okay? No, you can choose to be a cop. You can choose to kill people with a badge, and you're protecting that shit, which means that you're racist.
They are literally just reciting left-wing talking points here. You can tell they've just been in their echo chamber for the past year. This is what happens when you read too many Instagram infographics. Again, I'd be a bit more understanding if they were having a serious discussion about police brutality against black people, and then some random guy just goes in and oh, police lives matter. That's a bit more understanding, and I'd have a bit more sympathy. But this guy's literally just saying it has a standalone statement. During the BLM riots, there was a lot of violence against police officers, and that needs to be addressed.
I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to defend you guys.
I know, but this offends us automatically because these people kill people like me and like us, right? So you're promoting our murderers. So please just don't do that.
By being pro-police, you're supporting the violence of minorities. How does that make sense? There are problems with police brutality. However, consider the effects of no policing in these communities. I'm quite sure there was a Gallup poll a while back saying Black Americans want more policing in their communities. These people don't even represent the people they claim to represent. It's so silly.
Affecting you negatively. They're just trying to do your work.
Thank you.
So why should that bother you?
Because, do you understand that Police Lives Matter was in response to Black Lives Matter?
I pay the same fucking tuition as you.
Yep.
Hold on, but
Yeah, that's fine, and you have everywhere. You have.
I'm working 60 hours a week while going to school because my parents don't just give me money.
It doesn't matter.
Okay, it doesn't matter. You have a second floor.
My skin doesn't
Fuck
matter.
you. Or you. I don't care about what color your skin is.
You can get out of here if you're going to be yelling at people.
Let's just pay attention to that part. It doesn't matter.
I'm working 60 hours a week while going to school because my parents don't just give me money.
It doesn't matter.
Okay, it doesn't matter.
Because that's the thing, they don't care that he's got troubles in their life. They're not treating him as a person. They just see him by his identity as a cis white male. And this is critical race theory in praxis. CRT apologists are always like, no one is saying that a poor white man is more privileged than a rich black man, but this is the actual effect of that teaching. They don't see him as who he is. They don't see him as an individual. They just see him by his race and gender. This is something we should avoid. I don't get why they posted this video. Did they think people would be on their side? It sort of reminds me of this scene from the movie Dear White People. Not the series. The series is trash. Don't watch the series. Basically, there's this scene where the stereotypical annoying rich white guys going to the dining hall and they start making trouble, and the house leader kicks them out. Except in the movie it's more justified. In the video we just watched, the two guys were literally just doing their own thing. They were just studying when the people who were recording just came up to them. I don't get why people are like this. I don't know what they gained from it. I can't believe they thought they were in the right with this. They just seemed rude. Thank you for watching this video. If you like my content, please check me out on other social medias. I have Twitter, I have Instagram, I have obviously YouTube, I have TikTok. Please go check me out. Please, if you enjoy my content, check out my Patreon. Helps me create better videos. I'm currently filming on my phone here. Thank you to all my current Patreons for making this video possible. You guys are seriously the best. Again, sorry if I'm a bit more nasally during this video. But yeah, have a good day or week. Goodbye.